Sup people of Terrio, Quaggan Lord here, just coming at you with a brand new video. And yes, this is episode 3 of my Legendary Crafting series. So as these episodes get further and further on, basically they're all going to amalgamate into one basically core structure of creating legendaries. I'm just going over bits and pieces, and then slowly all the little ducks will line up and you'll say, ah, that's how he does it. So as I mentioned before, the first thing I really concentrate on crafting is the Mystic Clovers. So basically when they're completed, I know where I'm at when it comes to tier 6 and obsidian shards and karma and ectoplasm and stuff like that. But in the meantime, I'm doing map completion and farming for gold and different materials and stuff, and I only have a few hours a day to game, and I've got to get some really big dollar ingredients, as you can see up on the screen. This is to make the gift of the Flameseeker Prophecies. Every legendary has its own particular gift, but part of that gift is usually the gift of wood, gift of metal, its own little gift that has usually really expensive lodestones and icy runestones that you can see up on the screen. I'm buying them from a vendor in Frostgorge Town, right where Jormag spawns, and you can buy them in singles or in groups of 10. So what habit I try to get into is to buy a certain amount every day. I find it quite easy to obtain gold in game. I usually get between 20 and 50 gold a day, and I only play for a couple of hours. I know there's people out there that can get hundreds of gold a day. I'm not a gold farmer. I'm not going to show you guys videos on how to get the maximum amount of gold every day. I'm showing you how I do my process in getting legendary weapons and making them in 4 to 6 to 8 weeks, depending on how much time I have in game, because I do work a full-time job as well, as most of you do as well. So moving forward, getting these icy runestones, you're going to need gold. There's heaps of different ways to get gold. I'll get into that further later on, but try to commit yourself to a certain amount every day. I'm going to buy 10 every day, and that's where it's going to go from there. So most of the other things in game you can get through farming and different things like that, but a good thing to do is to form habits and routines. As I mentioned in one of the first videos, it's good to have a procedure and a plan when making these legendaries, but to have fun at the same time, because you don't want to burn yourself out, of course. So basically I'm doing 1 or 2 maps a day for world completion. I need the gift of metal, so I'm going to need metal, so I'm going out and going to different farming locations where I know these nodes are, and I'm doing this every day on a couple of different characters. All of us have more than one level 80, so it's good to get in the habit of, when you do farm these metals and woods and different things like that, to quickly swap tunes and do it again. You know where they are. It's only going to take 5-10 minutes to do this. I know it can be annoying and repetitive, but in the end of the day, it's a good way of making gold or getting your equipment up or your raw materials really quickly. So if you do find a whole heap of orcalcum nodes or different things like that, or Orion truffles or omnom berries, it's a really good way to make gold in the future. So, and you can harvest these on every single one of your characters. It's available, so it's quite handy. So yeah, as I was saying, inside doing the map completion, and every day I'll be doing farming my different bits of metal for my gift. I'm also going to need lodestones and stuff like that. So it's good to research which dungeons usually give out what lodestone or cores, because they can be upgraded from cores into lodestones as well. Because I said we're going to need gold, so we might as well do the dungeons that are going to give us out lodestones. So I need onyx lodestones, so I'm not 100% sure which dungeon they come from, so I'm going to have a look. I'm thinking it's one of the higher level dungeons most likely. So I think it's going to be COE, but I think charge lodestones come from COE. So I'll look into that and I'll update you. But so I'm going to be doing a couple of dungeons every day, doing my routine farming. Plus I do World v World and stuff like that as well. So I don't really want to get my legendary farming to cross over into my World v World, but if I get decent drops in World v World, I salvage everything that I get. So I sell all my silk and gossamer and little things like that. I don't salvage leather products, I just sell them to vendors, because leather is worth absolutely nothing, it's just a waste of time. So little things like that. So just recapping on what I've said today is alongside making your Mystic Clovers to start off with, everything else in the to make a legendary can be farmed in one way or another. So start farming and then putting your gold to the side, because the only thing at the beginning that you really need to spend your gold on is the icy runestones. So as I said, that's going to be 100 gold, because you're going to need 100 of them. After you've done that, you can spend your gold on whatever you want, so you can use that to buy your lodestones, your tier 6, and to speed up the process. But what I try to do is get these big expenditures of gold out of the way as soon as possible, and then everything else is left over, and we can put it towards making the legendary. So I hope this has been helpful, guys. The next episode I'm going to be talking about a few other different things, and getting the gifts together, and the different recipes and crafting and how to get your crafting up and stuff like that. So I hope you all enjoy. Hope to see you all in and around Tyria, and goodbye, guys.